I wanted to make a video showing how I rigged my aerial Lyra to my X-Pole A-frame rig. And I have made this video before, but I left some things out that I felt like I should add. I gained a little bit more knowledge, and I felt like I couldn't leave these things out knowing what I know. So just as a reminder with all things aerial, you really need to have a professional teach you something first before you attempt it on your own. So please don't attempt this if this is your first time or you have no rigging experience whatsoever. This is really just a visual guide or something to supplement or aid. This is only based on the equipment that I have, so please don't comment asking about hypothetical situations with other equipment. If you would like to see more rigging resources, I'll leave some in the comments, and these get more in-depth about rigging and different pieces of equipment. A lot of people are very hesitant to post aerial information, and as an aerial based YouTuber, I am very cautious about the things that I post because of the fact that, you know, you don't want to give anyone ideas, but at the same time, the internet is a very dynamic and always changing place, and in order to keep up with the safety and to make sure that people are practicing things safely, you have to make sure that that information is readily accessible. And if you're doing drops or anything like that, I would not recommend my setup, because my setup is solely just for very basic moves and more static positions. So look at those links, attend some workshops. There are some great online workshops. Talk to your aerial studio and see if they have any recommendations for aerial riggers in your area. My philosophy is, with making this video, is that if the resources aren't there, people are going to do it anyways. Please do not go solely based off of my video. Find other resources, get advice, get opinions, consult professionals. I can't reiterate that enough. I am starting with my 2-foot span set from Fire Toys, and it's this short because my space is really condensed, so I don't need a super long sling, and I'm also not doing any dynamic drops. This one is 2 feet. You probably need something more than this though, especially if you have a space that's more than 8 feet and you're setting up your rig in a larger space. So I'm going to take this and then I'm going to loop it around. Once you connect the ends, you're going to pull one of them through the other, like cross them, and then pull on that one, tighten it, and then you have this little loop up here, and then this is what you're going to connect to. Then you're going to take your carabiner. I have one of the manual locking ones, but it's usually best to get an auto locking ones. If you do have a manual locking one, you're going to put it on, and then you're going to flip it upside down so that when this opens up, it's facing the ground. So you want to make sure that you're screwing this little piece downwards, because if it's up, it can come unwound by itself. So you want to make sure this is upside down and you're screwing this down. Then you're going to take your swivel. There is more information on swivels in the links that I've provided below. There is one side that needs to be facing the ground. A lot of swivels have a red dot on the bottom that will tell you if it's the wrong side. You should not see the red dot from the ground, but mine, this is the correct way for the one that I have. So I'm gonna just hook that on there, screw down. Then you're going to take your second carabiner, attach it to the tab on the Lyra, and then you're going to hook it to the bottom of that swivel. Make sure you're flipping your carabiner so that it's the right direction. And then again, screwing down. So that is what it looks like looped at the top. Coming down to the carabiner, the swivel, other carabiner, and this is a single point hoop from X-Pole.